Hello everyone, Angela here with Turo Family Chiropractic and your weekly PSA or piece of salutogenic advice. So this week I want to talk about something a little bit of a reminder we think we've talked about before, but you may have heard a common thing that's going around, which is that the idea that sitting is the new smoking. And really what we mean by that is that sedentary behavior or really excessive sedentary lifestyles are becoming a predictor and a cause of chronic health conditions in the same way that smoking is, directly connected to lung cancer and chronic disease. So this idea that sitting all day, which unfortunately in the modern world that we live in is a very common occurrence, is having a direct negative impact on our health. And unfortunately, exercise, spending an hour in the gym is not enough to negate all the negative effects of sitting the rest of the day. So exercise is important, planned exercise. So that's your times that you're going to the gym, you're doing specific planned movement with the intent of getting stronger or faster, building your cardiorespiratory health or building up your muscular strength and endurance. That is your planned exercise time, and that is a very important component of a healthy lifestyle. But also, we need to really think about physical activity and decreasing the amount of sedentary time and increasing the amount of movement in our day. And this is actually a lot harder because, finding, 30 minutes, hour to go to the gym is one thing, but finding time throughout your day to be active can be a lot more difficult, especially if you have a desk job, especially if you're, still working from home. That's a lot of physical activity that's removed from your day. And when we talk about physical activity, what we're talking about is pretty much any time during your day that you're being active, anytime that you're not sitting. So that includes things like, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, playing with the kids, walking the dog, taking the trash out, cutting the grass, all of these little things that add up, just even walking to your car and then walking from your car to the store, walking around the store. All of those things are times throughout the day that you're being physically active, that you're burning more than what you would be burning if you were sitting. And all of those little movements throughout the day really add up and really, really help promote a healthy lifestyle. So unfortunately, if we're spending a lot of time at home, you're cutting out a big portion of physical activity. And if you're working a desk job, you're cutting out a lot of time that you could be moving around. So you really have to think about being more mindful when it comes to your movements, being more deliberate when it comes to taking walk breaks, making sure that you're, either wearing wearing like a fitness watch, a Fitbit or smartwatch that's going to remind you every hour to move. You can set an alarm on your phone. You can try to work it into your day. So if you have a certain time where you take a break, or if you're in between meetings, maybe use that as a mental reminder to get up and move around for a little bit, even if it's just for a few minutes. Getting up, stretching, walking, doing, some light movement can really, really help improve your overall health. Really is going to help reduce that risk of chronic disease. It's going to help you feel better, not just in the long term help with some of that reducing chronic risk, but help you feel better in the short term too, because if you're sitting all day, that's also going to put a lot of strain on the back, on the hips, on the joints. It also takes a big toll on your mental health. So sitting all day, when we don't have that energy that energy need, when we kind of go into that lethargic state, can really start to have a negative impact on your mental health as well. So you might notice that just getting up and taking a few minutes away from the computer, maybe getting outside for a couple minutes of fresh air, can actually kind of help boost your energy levels, boost your mental health, which is going to help you at the end of the day, be more productive. So it seems counterintuitive. You don't want to step away from the computer or the project because you want to, finish this next thing. You want to be productive, you want to get everything done, but sometimes stepping away is actually the best thing that you can do for that. So moving throughout the day is truly one of the best things you can do for both your physical and mental health, for your productivity, for your overall wellness. And sitting for long periods of time is really a very detrimental thing for our health. And unfortunately, going and spending an hour in the gym is not enough to negate the negative effects. So you really just need to make sure that you're being deliberate, that you're looking at the amount of time that you're sitting throughout the day. If you have one of those activity trackers, it's a great way to keep you accountable. Or again, setting reminders on your phone, making sure that you're doing something deliberate to get up and move around and be active so that you're not sitting for hours and hours and hours throughout the day. So that is your weekly PSA. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next month we'll be into a new kind of theme on social media, so continue to follow us for the rest of this month for heart health, and then we'll be into a new month. I can't believe we're into March already next week, so we'll be into a new month, new theme. As always, any questions, comments, feel free to post them here or message me directly, and we will see you guys the same time next week. Have a wonderful day.